Andy Parr, A-N-D-Y-P-A-R-R, and I'm the fire chief of the Lakeside Fire Protection District.
Okay, so can you tell us what time you guys responded to this and called to alert you?
Just after 10 o'clock this morning, we got a report of a fire here at the Shangri-La Mobile Home Park. The park is next door to the fire station. So we got the call at 10:01. The crews were alerted at 10:02, and we had the first unit on scene at 10:03. The robust response is that we happened to be doing some training next door. The 3 fire engines were here together. They were able to get over here all at the same time in 1 minute. Nevertheless, we did have a substantial fire that was in this size, or size blown out the windows before we ever arrived, probably before we ever got the call. There were 2 folks on the inside, one of which was able to escape, the other did succumb to the fire. We have since seen a total of 3 patients, not including the one that's fatal inside. 2 of them been transported to UCSD Burn Center, and the other one is still here on the site and signed out against medical advice. It's a tragic day here in Lakeside for the loss of those folks.
Can you tell us about the death, male, female, age?
I don't have that information. The coroner is en route to help us with that information right now. As soon as we find a victim inside of a fire, we stop the rest of the work. Then it becomes a crime scene and they start that investigation. So we'll not know that for an hour or so.
So you don't know if it's male or female?
No, I don't know.
And the other 3 injuries you said, they were also inside at the time?
It's unclear whether they were actually inside. We believe at least one was inside. Perhaps one others was trying to put out the fire. Not sure about the 3rd one, but certainly 2 of them were actively involved in this incident enough that they needed to be transported to the hospital. So that's a neighbor helping neighbor story, I think, right there.
Smoke inhalation?
Smoke inhalation, yes.
So somebody was actively trying to save the person inside?
That's
Can
what
you describe
that's what we believe. And again, I wasn't here, but we believe that the neighbors who found the fire tried to help the other neighbors out of the fire before the fire got too intense. As you can see, it's very intense fires, as most of these mobile home fires are. Very intense, and the fire builds very fast and really cuts off the escape route pretty quickly. And that's really the danger of these fires. If we're left with nothing else, when we'll check to find out, check with me later, but it'll really be interesting to see if they had a working smoke detector. Smoke detectors save lives every day across this country. We sure hope one was in place here.
Any indication of how it may have started?
No, no indication of how it started yet. When the sheriff's arson and bomb team, they'll be here in just a few minutes. They'll start their investigation. Again, it's a death investigation, so it'll be a prolonged investigation of the fire.
Can you explain why you said that these mobile homes go up pretty quickly? What's the reasoning behind that?
Well, they're not built to the same standard as a single-family dwelling. Safety-wise, they're safe, but they aren't built to the same standard. The walls are thinner. They are built to move. They are mobile homes by definition, and so therefore they're lighter weight, lighter construction, and lighter weight construction burns more quickly in the event of a fire like this.
Will you describe, talking to her, how much damage inside? What does it look like? Where was he found?
I actually haven't been inside, but classically these will be contents fires, so whatever was on the inside of the house was on fire. And so that fire built quickly, and then it got into the walls and then through the roof. The fire usually seeks out oxygen. That's when the windows come out, fire seeking that oxygen. So it'll be a classically interior fire. It'll burn the walls and all the contents, couches, anything, furniture, those kinds of things will be all destroyed inside this fire.
You were able to prevent damage to the other units?
One other unit was damaged by the fire with the heat damage. The actual heat of the fire broke the windows in the nearby coach. And that's not uncommon in a fire like this. Well, there are a total of 4. We have the 1 fatality, 2 that were transported to UCSD, and 1 that's here on site, the signed out AMA. I don't know their ages or sex. I've heard the same rumors you have, but I can't confirm that yet.
Can you give us a little personal perspective? It's not every day you guys have to deal with a fire. I know you're professionals, but give me their perspective on it.
Firefighters live here too. This is our community, and when we lose a member of our community, it's a tragic day. Certainly, we pride ourselves in keeping our community safe. responding quickly to fires. We also provide emergency medical services to our community. And when we have to come, frankly, to our next door neighbors to see them in their time of need, that's our job, but it's also part of our community, and we're struck by the tragedy just like others are.